Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
See, this is what I mean. Whoops, crap. Shut up, puppy. You will get currency to buy things in the teapot, and you will also get trust rank, and you can go up to level 10. Each 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's level 4, level 7, and level 10 allow you to transform Tubby into her own little teapot spirit. Because right now it looks like she's just on a saucer. But in order to advance, you need adeptal energy teapot stuff. I'll show you here in a sec. Hang on. This is what I mean. Where it says 60, 60, 60, 60, you can get those once. You can also get purple ones too that are like 4 stars, and they'll be 90. But you can again only get them once. You have to have enough wood and dyes and fabric in order to do that. And you can get a creation cube. You'll get 4 more creation cubes upon unlocking rank 2, 4, 6, and 9. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're only gonna have 1 open, which is fine. And every time you make something, it's going to create, or not create, it's going to take 13, well technically 14 hours, unless you have adeptal energy to boost it, which I do. It's got a vial of adeptal speed. And I tamed it, and I obtained it immediately. Yeah, so blue dye requires mint, fabric, which you can buy, but if you don't have enough, you can always make it. That requires silk flowers. Red dye requires carrots, and the yellow dye requires berries. Or sometimes you accidentally do something like I did, and if you don't want that, you can just cancel the creation, and it gives you back everything you've lost. Now with this, you can exchange these for the wood, or you can convert them. I'm not gonna do that right this second. And that's what happens when you create things. See, before it was at, I don't know, 0. And now it's at 240 out of 300. So the more you make, the higher your level will be.
If you ever have it.
Now, let's see what
Well, hello.
Kaya has.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Do you like it
Oh,
here?
I feel quite at home already. Although, I feel that at home doesn't express my feelings in their entirety. Surprised is more how I'd describe the feeling I had when I first set eyes on this place.
You mean pleasantly?
Exactly that. It's more beautiful than I imagined. It's been a while since I moved here, though, so the initial sense of surprise has mostly worn off. Now, this place feels comfortable, like somewhere I belong. Who'd have thought?
Traveler, you're here! Anything interesting you want to talk about today?
And you can talk with Paimon.
Nighty-night, and don't worry.
This is where you can teleport in and out of. Right here is going to be another island. That we can't get to just yet. Because it hasn't been unlocked, see? But in this Adepto space, well actually, really any Adepto space, when you come in at certain times, it'll be morning, afternoon, or night. In the floating abode, you can't really tell that it becomes night because it's basically an eternal sunset. But with Cool Isle, it's different. You get morning, afternoon, evening, and now night. Oh, yay! This screen is a 4-star, and it will give you 90 when you make it the first time. Here.
Maybe you...
Hush. See? 90. And now we are at rank 2. So we have 2 things. And we're back down to 0. So for everything that you don't have, it will be grayed out, but it will tell you what you need. So for this, for the folding pine, well, for the folding pine screen, you need 12 pine wood. The pavilion sandbear floor lamp, you need 4. For the lantern, you need 4, 12, 12, 4, 12, 6, and 6.
If you ever have...
And there we go. And you can also come into the map and teleport out of it. Just like so. If you don't want to continuously use the teapot. I want to at least get Dane started. So but I don't think I'll be able to. Maybe. There we go.
Traveler, please, over here. It has been a while since you joined the Adventurers Guild. Are your adventures going smoothly?
I'm recruiting new allies.
Is that so? Apart from your own skills, reliable teammates are also indispensable when adventuring. Another person to count on is always good after all. But recruiting such dependable companions is no easy matter, is it?
Yep, and it's even harder to get a guide as good as Paimon.
Ah, yes. I do have some information that may be of help to you. Let me consult our records. Ah, there it is. There's been a certain blonde stranger who arrived in Mondstadt lately, dressed in most unusual clothes.
Blonde. Dress is all funny. It feels like Paimon's heard this one before. Wait, do you mean... Does that stranger's face look anything like hers?
Like the honorary knights? No, they couldn't look more different. This stranger is a very tall man, and even has an eye patch.
So, some distant relative of Kaya's, then.
Seriously? How does this have anything to do with Kaya? My patches can't prove that you're related anyway.
That stranger declined the guild's invitation, so I can't say that I know anything about the relationship between him and Mr. Kaya. Nonetheless, you can look for him if you're interested. Perhaps he might accept your commission instead. After all, it is not uncommon for some adventurers to not want to be limited by the guild, but be happy to accept a fellow adventurer's requests. And should this stranger be a strong adventurer indeed, he would certainly be a big help on your journey.
Sounds like a tough
Please don't
customer.
talk down on yourself like that. You are the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius, after all. Your deeds are the stuff of song for all the bards in the city, even now.
Well, alright then, about that
Well,
stranger.
as to further news about him, you may want to ask Mr. Lawrence. He stands guard at the city gate, so he may know something about that stranger. I wish you every success, adventurer.
Oh, yay! So we started that without any problems. Fishing.
Ad Astra.
That's what I want.
Ad Astra.
Lawrence. There we go.
Honorary knight. Is something the matter?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
A stranger with an eye patch. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember seeing someone like that. A blonde stranger dressed in unusual garb. He was wandering all over Mondstadt at first, which I found rather suspicious. So I decided to keep an eye on him for a while. I lost him pretty quickly. Still, I didn't think that this was such a huge matter that we needed our outrider to pursue him by air. As long as Master Jean is here, there's nothing to fear from some suspicious, unusual-looking person.
That might be true, but if it were up to Jean, she'd take this way more seriously.
That is true. But on the other hand, knowing that Master Jean may overreact to the situation is all the more reason to not tell her, no? Anyways, oh yeah, he was at Wagner's smithy for a while before I tried tailing him. He might have said something to Wagner. You should go ask him. Maybe he has more news about our stranger.
Well, to Wagner.
What? You need something?
So I'm looking for a stranger with an eye patch.
Yeah, I remember him. He showed up a few days ago asking to buy a bunch of forging materials. Can't say I've heard of any of the materials he mentioned, though. He then had a look at the weapons in my shop before leaving. I've heard that he can be found drinking at the Angel's Share. If the Knights of the Guild want to get hold of him, that's the only place to be.
The Angel's Share? Well, Master Diluc probably has his eye on that stranger too then. Anyway, let's go to the Angel's Share and have a look.
Right now it's a insane goose hunt to catch this guy, this Dane. I'm excited for you guys to see him.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
Another day, another lack of alcoholic options.
Hey, Charles, have you seen a blonde stranger who wears an eye patch around here by any chance?
That I have. He comes here every night. Just to drink, though. Doesn't order anything else. He even sometimes mixes his own drinks after he orders them. I don't know anything else about him, but from his selections and mixes, I'd say that he's quite the connoisseur.
And what's Master Diluc's opinion?
Why, I just gave it to you. Quite the connoisseur.
Investigating everything as always. Guess that's Diluc for you.
If you're looking for that gentleman, he ordered some new bottle of wine in advance yesterday. So he should be here today, too. There's too many raucous patrons on the first floor, so if you want to wait, best to go to the second.
To the second floor.
Ah, welcome, sir. The wine that you previously ordered is here.
He's really here? Let's go.
Let's go down and have a look.
Can't give I need to learn to handle my booze better.
There he is.
Dandelion wine.
Hi, Dane. Nice to see you again, sir. Hi, I'm an adventurer with the Adventurers Guild. How do you do? I'm an honorary knight of Favonius.
Wow, he's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
So, I'm a traveler.
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for my lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So, guess we've broken the ice. What a weird guy.
That little one beside you.
My best chum.
We're the best of friends.
It's indeed a good thing to have someone accompany you on your travels. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Well, I was hoping to invite you to a venture with us.
Sure.
He was so cold just a moment before. Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
But I will require advance payment.
How much?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can't be right.
Well, here's a 500 more.
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
And if I answer them wrongly?
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer.
Alright.
Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis?
How do you know that Venti is...
I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question.
The unity of Mondstadt's people gave us the victory.
Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Everyone in Liyue.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none of them do, those without visions or those with visions. If I remember correctly, I said those with visions the first time around. So I think the third one.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
What do you mean, him?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
Well, I've met some Abyss mages in the past.
Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being, one that commands the Abyss mages.
Come to think of it, since the Storm Terror incident ended, we haven't...
Oh, that's right! We've just been fighting against the Fatui and Liyue, who are human too! We haven't encountered the non-human Abyss Order at all!
There's some reason behind that, I'm afraid. It's possible that they may have been under orders to avoid your path.
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something.
They won't defeat me.
Uh-huh. We're super duper strong.
That manner, it's just like his. Well then, let's go see for ourselves, shall we? According to the leads I have on hand, the Abyss Order has re-infiltrated the Temple of the Falcon. Let's meet up at the temple. Perhaps your questions about the Abyss will be answered there.
And with that, I will leave this here. And I will see you all in the next video. So if you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for all notifications, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!